안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
Finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Both fighters 29 years of age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Vienna, Austria, presenting the challenger, Alexander Rakic. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, ladies and gentlemen, presenting a reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole 3-piece and a soda bit, but we're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a meal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the arena, when you're in the O2 Arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon.
All right, here we go, early round 1. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the man. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Just misses with the jab. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Overhand right, swing and a miss. Midway through round one. Right hand over the top. Collar tie here. That knee might have landed there.
Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by the Korean Super Bowl. And he landed the right hand there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Circling to his right. Using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Beautiful punch.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Head kick.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush. And the best fighters in the world are those who make adjustments. He hasn't made many so far.
Yes, he needs to make adjustments. So, one thing you can do is close the distance. Don't give him space to leg kick you over and over again. Get close, fight from the clinch. Take that leg kick away by managing the distance. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
15 seconds remain in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Stop. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Very nice leg kick there by Shore. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Right hand on point. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Straight right, he misses.
Big punch land.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Swing and a big miss by Choi. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Nice punch here. Nice leg kick lands. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
20 seconds to go. jab now, no good. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that came coming.
All right, now we'll get you some highlights, DC, from that previous round. You know he's got a penchant for landing those head kicks, and certainly found that form in that previous round.
Very rarely do you get a fight where a guy gets kicked in the head this many times. He better make some adjustments. He better keep his hands up, or he's going to go good night very soon.
Excellent work with those strikes. Combinations you can't do are perfect. Keep that going.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, that right hand is on point. And there comes the separation now. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training rooms are going to pay off.
He blocks the punch.
Nice head kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Good punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, that'll get his attention. Nice counter on the uppercut. Oh, wow. Huge head kick.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Got the single collar tie.
Straight punch lands.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Nice defense there, huge block.
Good punch lands.
All right, single collar tie now.
He's digging his entire weight into those punches to the body. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. seconds to go. Seconds left. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch. Oh, nice jab.
Well, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Relax. Your striking is on point. Love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like you drilled in the gym.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight. And it was still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Nice punch lands.
Blocks the shot. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Already closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai block.
What a punch. Look how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Whiffs on that offering. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head. Beautiful kick.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Slips. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Choi's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
Nice. Look at the good action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Single collar tie now. Oh, a huge block there. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Punch to the body. No good, it's blocked.
Nice head kick.
Nice kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. And they clinch once again. 1 minute. Nice punch by Choi. Oh, huge block. And he continues to work the body here.
Big kick lands. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Seconds.
Over and over, he's landing big body kicks.
Final seconds here. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Right now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Not struck in that last round. You need to be smarter. Technically, you're a better striker than he is. You need to move around more. Use your distance.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nice punch by Choi. The 1-2 punch is true. It's the elbow there.
Oh, nice. It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Take your time. Take your time.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Massive uppercut finds the target.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
I mean, he's cutting down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly. Can't take many of those. You better check. That's a big strike right there.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Out of range with that one. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Score with the takedown.
Oh, single collar tie here. The Korean Superboy gets in the clinch yet again. Let's see if he can get the offense going here. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very hard. But after round one, you saw one guy's cardio say, good night, guys. And in the second round, you saw the other guy, good night, guys. Now they're left with no cardio, and it's going to be a question of will and determination. And that's going to be who wins the fight.
Ooh, blocks the shot. A swing and a miss by Choi. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice straight punch.
Able to check that kick as well. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Final seconds of the fight. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There is prestige in being called the UFC heavyweight champion. He remains that. He is the standard by which all heavy.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.